everyone, so my name is Van Christian A. Fernandez from grade 11 GIMS, and my topic for today is all about solving problems involving functions. So without further ado, let's get started. So these are the objectives that describes in solving problems involving functions. So first, identify the functions to be used in representing the problems. Second is write the functions that describes the problem. And the third one is solve problems involving functions. So, in solving mathematical problem, it is important to fully understand the problem to make a better who. We have to analyze the situation, then evaluate to find the answer. So, these are the following steps will be helpful in solving problems involving functions. Okay? So first, read and analyze the problem carefully and explore what the problem is about. So, read and analyze the problem carefully and explore what the problem is about. Like, first, identify the given information. Number 2, identify what you are asked to find. And number 3, choose a variable represent one of an unspecified values in the problem. So the second one is plan the solution. So, find a word or phrase or a sentence that contains a clue on how to solve the problems. Formulate an equation based on the clue. So number 3, solve the problem. Solve the problem to simplify following the order of operations or the pendants rule like parentheses, multiplication, addition, division, and subtraction. So the fourth one is you need to examine. So you need to examine the solution, check if the conclusion agrees with the problem or satisfy all conditions of the problem. Otherwise, it is good advice to rework the problem. So let's start for our first example, and that is the average of two alternate even integers is 12. Find the integer n. So the average of the two alternate even integers is 12. Find the integer n. Find the integer n. So, applying the steps of solving problems, we have our step 1, and that is analyze, read and analyze. So, kailangan natin alamin kung ano yung nawawala sa problem. That is find the integer n. So ito, find the integer n. So let n be the unknown integer. Wait lang. So let n be the unknown integer. So the next clue is the two alternate even integers is equal to n. And n plus 4 is the, and n plus 4. So this is the n, and this is the n, this is the unknown integer. And the next one is n plus 4. So the next clue is two alternate even integers. I know. Average, divide the sum of the two integers into 2. And after we analyze of what are the missing problem, we need to plan the solution and we need to formulate the equation. And that is n plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So n is the first integer. N is the first integer. And the n plus 4 is our second integer. And let's find their average, and that is n plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 12. And we are ready to solve an equation. So applying the basic operation independence rule at gagamitin natin yung equation natin kanina, which is n plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So combining like terms, that is n plus n is equal to 2n plus copy plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So para mapadali ang ating pagsosolve, pwede natin i-simplify ang ating left side of our equation sa pamamagitan ng pag-isip kung ano ang kamali factor natin. Ngayon ay 2. So ano ang magiging sagot natin? So 2 divided by 2 is 1. And that is n plus 2 is equal to 12. So then, next, we need to transpose positive to the right side of the equation. Bakit? Para malaman natin kung ano ang value ni n. Kasi di naman natin pwede i-combine si n plus 2. Okay, so n is equal to 12 minus 2n. Our final answer is 10. n is equal to 10. So, ganito. n is equal to 12 minus 2. And the final answer of n is equal to 10. So parang binaliktad lang natin sila. Okay, so ang unang integers pa lang so kailangan natin i-solve ang pangalawang integer. Since n is equal to 10, so for the second integer, sa pamamagitan natin ng kanina ay sa pamamagitan ng equation natin kanina na n plus 4. So by substitution, so i-substitute natin yung value ni n, which is 10. So 10 plus 4. So 10 plus 4 is equal to 14. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating integers ngayon ay 14. So, integer natin ngayon is 14. So, para malaman natin kung tama ba ang ating mga sagot, magpro-proceed tayo ngayon sa ating step 4. So, gamit natin ang ating original equation, which is n plus 4. That is n plus n plus n plus 4 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So, 10 So, di ba kanina, di ba sinolve natin yung n kanina? So, ang integer natin ngayon is 10. Yung unang integer natin is 10. At yung pangalawa naman ay 14. So, 10 plus 14 is equal to 24. Tapos, i-divide natin siya into 2. So, 24 divided by 2 is equal to 12. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating value ng n ay solution sa ating equation. So, n is equal to 12. Or, 12 is equal to 12. So, let's have another example. And here is our problem. A triangular wall decor has a height which is twice its base b. Find the area if the base is equal to 5 inches. So applying again the 4 steps. Again. So let's have another example. Here's our problem. A triangle wall decor has a height which is twice its base, b. Find the area if the base is equal to 5 inches. So, applying again the 4 steps in solving problems. So, step 1 is analyze. So, kailangan natin i-identify kung ano yung mga given sa problem. And that is the base, the height, and the area. So, these are given. Kasi ito yung hinahanap natin. So, alamin naman natin kung ano ang magiging equation natin. So, base sa ating problem triangle, so, ibig sabihin, gagamitin natin yung formula ng area of a triangle, which is A is equal to N, B. So, bago tayo magpatuloy is, i-explain ko muna bakit ito yung mga problem na in-identify ko. So, ano ba ang B? So, ang B is base. So, ang base niya kasi is 5 inches. Yes. So, ang height naman niya is 2b, which is twice its base. So, 2b, twice its base. And, so, A is the problem. So, ang A yung hinahanap natin ngayon. So, by using the 1, ito yung magiging equation natin. Bakit? Ang height lang po ang napalitan kasi ang sabi dito, ang height po ay twice its base. So, magiging 2b siya. Remain pa rin yung b and divided by 2. So, ganito yung resulta. A is equal to 2b. Height, hindi siya height. 2b divided by 2. So, meron na tayong equation ngayon. So, pwede na natin isolve kung ano ang magiging area triangle. Okay, so, given the formula, A to B, A plus 2, A to B, A is equal to 2B times B divided by 2 So, ang ating base ay height. So, ang ating base ay height. So area equals to 2 times 5 times. Wait, so A is equal to 2 times 5 times 5. Diba? So, twice its base. So, yung BB niya kasi, that twice base. So, 2 times 5 times 5 is equal to 50. Is equal to, so ito siya. So, ano siya? So, the next is, so 2 times 5 times 5 is equal to 50. Divided by 2. So, ibig sabihin, ang ating A is, so, ang ating A ngayon is equal to 25. Therefore, the area of a triangular wall decor is equal to 25 square inches. Square inches. Yan. So the last one is, the last example is, let's examine if our answer is correct by checking it. So, by using again the original formula. So, A is equal to 2B, B, 2. So, area natin kanina is 25. So, ang A, area natin kanina is 25. So, ilagay natin dito, 25. 25 is equal to, yung kanina natin na sinolve natin kanina, ito, yan. Ito. Yan. So, 2 times 5 times 5 divided by 2. Then 25 is equal to 50 over 2. So 5 times 5 times 5 is equal to 50. Then divided by 2, 25 is equal to 25. So, ito yung, ang area natin ngayon, so ang wall decor, so ang area of the triangular wall decor is equal to 25 square inches. The end of my topics. So, dapat marami kayong matutunan sa akin, sa akin nanggaling. So, this is the end, and thank you very much, and God bless us all.